Alright, folks, this is my first video recording. Today we're playing Midian XL. We're playing offline in first person only. So we're not playing with anyone else. Today I'll be playing on Amazon, and we are playing on hardcore. As proof of this, I will be saving and exiting right now to show you that it is hardcore. So, as you see, no BattleNet is accessible. We're going down the city. Here, red labeling indicates that it is hardcore. I'm predicting my death will somewhere be in Act 2, so we'll see if I can surpass that. See if we get past it. That's why I named it Death Act 2. As you can see, it is still level 1 Amazon. Going in now. To make things even more challenging, I'm now going to set the game to players 8. Oops, got the hashtag, or the backslash. Players 8. Now up. Starting items. Simple bow, chest piece, arrow, and a few other options. Now, I have not played in Amazon since the original Lord of Destruction, so it's going to be interesting to choose what skills I have to choose from, and of course, to think about. So, in the meantime, that's a passive, that's going to be interesting. I'm thinking of going down the bow line. Keep myself out of danger directly. Bow skills are slightly weaker than, of course, javelin, or even better yet, spear skills, which are stronger, at least according to original Lord of Destruction. This, of course, is not. This is Midian XL. So,
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Alright, oh, this is... This is going to take a while, isn't it? Go away, you. Okay. That's the bloodlust. Let's go there. Now, for those who don't know, Midian XL, not Ultimative, or whatever you want to call it, is one where you do not get to start out with a gold signet. I'm going to attack from another angle. It does definitely start out slow, especially when you put it on players 8, and there's only one of you. So, for those who don't know what players 8 means, it means, ooh, nice, key. You're facing creatures as if you're facing them with 8 players. Of course, it's really going to be bad issue. Tried to avoid it, but no. Oh, as I was saying, I will be literally collecting everything. There will be no fast playing through this. There will be no farming. I just go as I go. Let's go get that filled up. Now, many people would say different strategies for different things. Me, I'm going to do what I feel like doing. I'm not going to spec it in any particular way, but as all bow users, dexterity is required quite high. Vitality is always nice, because you survive, especially in hardcore. Having health is going to be needed. So, just for armor purposes, I'm going to put a single point into strength, and for life purposes, a single point into vitality. However, with dexterity being a bow-zon type, I am going to put the remaining 3 points there. This should, of course, maintain as high an attack rating as possible, while somewhat increasing, hopefully, a defense rating. Now let's take a look at what skills I have. I have a single point to choose from, and a special defense. Okay, can't touch those till level 90. Let's see, what's this passive? Increased movement and hit recovery speed. Ooh, velocity 5%, faster hit recovery 15%. That sounds nice, but it's not going to help me take down anything. Let's see here. Magic missile. What is this? Fires a wave of multiple homing magic bolts in front of you. First level magic 4-6, 2 bolts. And energy adds to damage. So it's kind of like having a spellcaster, huh? Casting. It's 10% current life. Total defensive. Ooh. Why the hell would you want that one? Skull strap. Oh. Interesting. Well, as much fun as it is to look at some of these, I'm going to stick to that original decision of bow. So let's see. Ghost arrow. Shoots an ethereal arrow at pierces enemies and level walls. Barrage, Felix, Dragon War, and One-Shot. These require javelins. Now you'll note that some skills are going to be quite different than the ultimatum. First of all, we don't have that sunrise shot either. There are a few skills that are less, so it's a little more challenging as well. So we're going to put it up. Right here. So, most people put letters as their hotkeys, or at least so I've noticed during people's videos of the original Diablo 2. Or the vanilla, as some people like to call it. I myself have chosen to put the equal sign for the basic combat and the ghost arrow under the minus sign. So, that said, let's move along. Yes, my voice is probably boring, drowning, monotone, but who cares? The matter is gameplay. Ooh.
Not enough mana.
Let's go get some mana then. Oh well. Nice, dagger. Okay. More health time. Looks like it's going to do a little more damage, eh? No, I'm not Canadian, so I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. To the Canadian listeners out there, I'm not trying to make fun of you. The joke is probably played out anyway. Sorry if I seem to stop talking in the middle of combat. I am just focused. Well, that's a little interesting imagery. Run.
I need mana.
Switch back to normal attack. Now, my first character on Midian XL was a Necromancer, as is one of my favorite characters in Diablo 2 Vanilla. However, I decided to work my way from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen on creating characters so that, well, I get to try different expansions, different explorations. And each episode should end ooh, nice little quilted armor. Should end with each quest finishing. So I will
I'm overburdened.
I'm already overburdened. How about that? Let's fix that. The nice thing about having the Heraldric Cube in the beginning of the game is put everything in there. And pick up some more stuff for fun. Oh, nice little ring. Very good job of kiting, really. Oh, no you don't.
Not enough mana.
Why did I go back in there? No matter where I go, when I'm looking for Midian XL videos, whether on Twitch or on YouTube, it's always the Ultimato. It's never the version that I am playing. So I figured I'd create my own videos for this type of version and see what we come up with. That's a nice long shot. A rejuvo potion. Alright, here. Oh, someone didn't die. I was putting in the tree. I guess those zombies don't have hit recovery, eh? That's just good for us. Ooh, 2 skulls. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, a signet of experience. Oops. As you have probably just noticed, I have a Japanese language thing. Let's fix that. It's currently set to hiragana or katakana. One of those two. Don't really care to figure out which. I sometimes play on Japanese servers. It's a little more challenging for League of Legends, but this is not my League of Legends videos. Challenging part, of course, is get past the lag.
I can't carry anymore.
High rate of frame. Making over a bit. Definitely loving that, but I'm not about to pop in 1500 experience just yet. I got 10 points to put in, so there's going to be 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, and the rest there. still able to fire things at 95% hit rates, and I'm down to 18 on the beams. That's good. Yeah. Defensive wise, bow skill. I'm already at 6. I am at 6. How about that? Barrage. Nice little skill there. Put that one up. Now let's go to here. Change that to 0. Let's see how people like the barrage. Hit things even I'm not intending. Oh, someone's hitting me. Probably should play some music in the background. Oh, lots of people coming at me. Any mana pots on me? Doesn't look like it. Wait for it. And fire. Another health pot. So add a little more damage, eh? And as someone once said, some of the best skills in the early game make quite a bit of damage. Forget what his name was. But that was definitely worthwhile. Ooh, good timing. Allowing yourself to be surrounded seems to be the best way to work barrage. Getting all sorts of nice little goodies, aren't I? Oh, that seems to hurt a bit. Let's fix that up. Oh, nice little cat. Okay. I'm just finding gem after gem, aren't I? The better question is, which gems are actually useful in later game? Oops, let's change that. That was fun. Single target, use the ghost shot. Multi-target, hit barrage. And we're in. Here again. Barrage. Mana cost seems to be the same regardless. We'll eventually get to there, but the primary focus should be this section here. Now, I got 2 points to play. I'm thinking another... Oh, 7 fire elementals, 5% chance to cast on. Inner fire. Attacks 200, life 103 points, damage 1020. Oh, this looks like fun. I'm going to add one of those up. And then over here, I'm going to start with the number 5. Why? Because I feel like it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change you to 5 and change you to 6. Now you'll... Ooh, wow, 3rd skull. Now you'll probably notice that I still haven't gone into the Den of Evil. I could, very well. It won't be that hard. Yeah, love it when the fire elemental decides to kill for you. Wow, I'm just finding all sorts of skulls, aren't I? Ah, mana shrines. Free range shooting. Love mana shrines. Skill shrine. And I got Ithrum. Now, online, I have noticed people's plays. They put a single socket of a rune into their system, or whatever item, and they immediately get its effects as a rune word, instead of having to create their own rune word. Now, I have no idea if this is actually true for offline players, but it should be interesting to see if it is. Now, I don't know if you can hear me or if it's even recording my voice. Odd thing to say this late into the start of this game. But there you have it. But I figured.
Impossible.
That doesn't want to play. How about all those going in? I say it's impossible, but I found a way around it. Now, let's pick up the pieces. Oh, jeez. Signature, bye-bye. And the spells can go in here now. Now this thing is full. I'm down to 113 arrows. I can still pick these items up. I haven't fully explored this map. Now, here's the thing. I like to fully explore each area. So, hopefully this video won't be too long. And you guys won't be overly bored. But that is just the way I am. I don't like to skip things. Now you've probably seen every video where people are saying plus gear grab, stuff like that, but they don't actually grab much. They skip a lot of stuff. That sounds like another skull. Oh, look at that, another skull. Now, for me, instead of wasting a town portal, I decided to come out here and just go bang, straight to there.
I am Akara. There is a place of great Good evening.
Now, if you like, I can, you know what, just for shits and giggles.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Then, of course, she goes into
I should add that many rogue scouts have died in that horrible place. We cannot afford to lose any more. If you choose to enter that den of evil, you must do so alone. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Now, many of you may have already known the quest. Many of you may have felt that it was pointless for me to play that back. I did not. If you have an issue with it, don't watch. If you don't mind, keep watching, have fun, enjoying the video.
Well, I never expected to see an Amazon in these lands. You're very brave to have come here. Many of my fellow sisters have fallen under some dark spell, and if you're not careful, you may fall prey to it as well.
The only way I'm falling under a dark spell, well, is if I die, and if I die, well, that's the end of this hardcore play out. So, I didn't sell anything, did I? That was pointless for me to run out there, so backing up, back to Akara here.
The Order welcomes you.
Now, 6, 8. That doesn't make any sense. Why? Oh, discarded hunter bow. So it's normally a better item, not so much this time. Necromancer, unidentified. Let's hold up a second. Don't have it built yet. Alright. Now, one of the reasons why I'm collecting all these items from the very beginning, literally picking up everything, is very simple. First off, the gold is very hard to come by in the early game. Like, very hard. As you can see, I'm only at 149 gold. And I haven't even completed quest 1. So it's not like I can go around willy-nilly and buy whatever I want. Identified. Look at that, experience goes up. How about that? Alright. So, that trait signet is something you should always hold on to. Especially if you're not playing a lot higher. If you need to get like that last bit of boosted level that you think will help you gain victory over a certain boss type, then definitely use it then. But for now, I'm just going to sell these items off. Where's that Pearl of Wisdom? Get rid of those. Open it back up. Now, I have several items to choose from here. To identify. This is value 6, 6, 14, 12, 12, and 1. Let's see here. 20 crafting points and 3 bonus to summon minion. Okay, so I really have no need for this, so I'm going to sell that off. It's going to give me some decent gold. Enough that I should be able to buy 2 items. Now, we'll see what my first actual profits are once I identify everything. So this is 14. There's now 1717 life after each kill. 2 less stolen per hit. Okay, this is a fantastic item for me, especially this early in the game. That means I should survive just a little bit longer, as long as I hit my targets. And of course, kill. It's 22. So the value of 22 here is not that great. So I'm losing 2/3 of the value of the identification scroll I used into it. It's a gamble on that. So I still have 3 other items to identify here. So 3 more come out. And then bow. 2 all attributes. Nice. Might have considered using it if I hadn't found this. So, sell value 78. So I get 18 gold extra from the use of the ident scroll. 5 extra, but I'm not selling it. I'm going to use it. Alright. Now, again, 11 crafting points. Don't really care about that, but I love the replenish life 6 and 1 to vitality. That's going to help my levels. Damage reduction by 3. That's going to be help, or reduced by 3. 36% extra gold for monsters. I'm definitely going to need that. Why? Because no gold really drops in this game. You're lucky, very, very lucky, if you're looking at anywhere between 1 to 14 pieces of gold every 10 to 15 monsters you kill. Now, increases maximum durability. Okay, that one's not really cared for, but this one has a higher armor rating, or defense rating, but this has a lot more stats. Again, don't care about the 11 crafting points. So we're going to sell that off. So, I'm going to close that out, open this up again. I still have 6 items to identify. So we're going to see if any of these are worth. That's considered too high a level to actually use. That's funny. I've never had that happen before. The nice thing about this version is, yes, the expanded inventory. Unlike online version or the Ultimative, it does not push this box up a bit more, giving you more inventory to match this. But this here definitely is nicer, because if you remember, the maximum extent of the original or vanilla Horadric Cube was literally that right there. That is your original Horadric Cube space. This all right here, this area that I didn't touch anything in, that's your new Horadric Cube space. That's nice. And if you remember correctly, the original height of the things were these 2 right here. That's the original height. So you didn't have this top 2 rows at all. You did have all of that right here, but that was it. Kind of lame. Big open gray space here. That's what it was. Just like this big open gray space here was along this way here. That said, let's pull everything back out. Alright. Now, I'm going to go back. Oopsie, didn't mean to cancel. Alrighty. So, first things first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things to identify. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gloves. Wasted. Ident scroll. Sell it. Okay, Now this one here is not that much. It's not that much of a percent to better magic find. Until I can find a better ring, I'm going to use it to help me find a better ring. 2% chance of doing it, but it's going to be better than nothing. 2 to dexterity. 2 to all attributes is going to be better. And it has 2 higher defense, the ones I'm wearing. I don't have a hat. 3 to vitality. That's going to be nice, so we're going to put that up. Alright, so everything else I sold. So, my first run right before hitting into the Den of Evil, for my first back and sell of everything, my profits is 224 gold. They ain't worth much, but there you have it. Actually, let's take a look. Is there something I could buy this early on? 244 gold. I'm slightly short with the 250. 224, 250. Not quite high enough to buy that. Now I have enough. This will help open up more room. And in doing so, give me a better chance of getting more items on my person. Now, the other nice thing about this is the original inventory was about here to here, and these points, all these points were the maximum size of the original inventory, which really sucked. Now having all this extra out here is nice. Actually, put my skull there, put my skull there, put it there. Ruby's gonna go there, amethyst there, so I'm gonna put that there. Now, I'm not level 15, so I don't intend to put this item into any sockets. Otherwise, I'd be unable to use something such as my Doom Wrap or even my boots. Not that it has much defense, it's still better than none. I have plenty of health potions, so with any luck, I won't die. So off to the Den of Evil. So let's see what we play with now.
I hear foul creatures about.
Looks like the Fallen Shaman skill has changed from a fireball to a firewall. The firewall, of course, being scary as all hell, because it actually burns you and does not miss. Alright. Now you're going to wonder, why am I picking up a Pearl of Wisdom? They're only worth 3 gold at most. 1 for the original that you get. Ooh, apples. Do not spend those. Do not use them until they drain. More room. Okay, Mr. Shaman, you're irritating. Okay, there is a shaman here. My fire minion does its job to keep everything else at bay. And the fallen one has 27% chance to hit. That's not good. Okay, these guys are maxed. Go back to the defensive side of things. Let's gain a faster hit recovery, shall we? Ooh. Now, many of you might be thinking, why only 1 point at a time in those other 2 skills and everything in dexterity? No, I have already explained this. This is just the way I like to do things. Is it useful? Probably not. But I'm going to do it anyway. 36% chance for hit recovery. That's going to be very, very useful. Collecting a lot of stuff. It looks like I've only got enough room for one more thing. And now it looks like I also have a mana pot. That's going to be helpful later on too. Okay. Rarely find ident scrolls either, so I'm guessing that's just a feature of the hardcore mode that you're actually finding things a lot easier, because normally you don't get your first rune in this version of the game until you beat the Countess in the Dark Temple, according to several of my friends who got me into Midian XL. Oh crap, that's the bad guy. So unlike that, I was also warned that the big guy is a skeleton archer and not a slow-moving zombie.
I need mana.
Right, go in with full mana blast. This one might be better. Not really. That's gonna be horrible. Well, that got cleared out real quick.
I am overburdened.
And that is why I use Barrage on Azan for great effect in big crowds. Looks like I got a few things here. Now, looks like I leveled up twice in that fight. There's 3 baddies remaining in this cave. Ooh, I'm already level 12. Time to go to bow skill. Crossbow. 150 mana cost for a single shot. Wow. What's this one? It's another passive, adds flat bonus to your defense rating. 50 defense. Okay. Oh, Skeleton Archer had a 14% chance to hit me. Now has a 9% chance to hit me. I think I'm going to go with that for sure, especially during this situation. More hit recovery. I'm going back to this side of things once I get more defenses up in line. Some would argue that the best offense, the best defense is a great offense. And in most cases, this is true. Now, where the bloody hell? I don't know. There's a section of the cave I haven't explored yet. Maybe they're over here. And here they are. Voila. Without using the skill shrine. How about that?
Perhaps now the sisters will trust me.
But as I am not filled up on items yet, I am not going to complete the quest just yet. I'm going to move. I'm doing a little self-exploring here. Go with it. skill science. 3 of them. Interesting. Well, this barrage skill definitely
I can't.
overpowers things. Well, put that in there. Put that there. We shall see what we get. A superior skill, that's perfectly. Almost maxed out as much as possible.
I can't carry anymore.
And now, we are maxed. This way, maximum energy is allocated.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
And the next time you speak to her should be reset stat skill points. For the time being, I'm going to avoid that. This is maxed out, that's maxed out, and that's not even close. So, but for the time being, I'm going to put it there. Because by doing that, I can get 2 of them. It'll be interesting. Selling these items. Now this is a class-specific item. I have found that in my previous attempt at this game, while playing non-hardcore, that class-specific items do not sell very well, even unidentified. So I will pick them up for the simple value of the 1 gold that they have, but I will not waste 60 gold grabbing an ident scroll just to identify it to gain 1 or 2 more value. More often than not, still saying value of 1 cell. So, bye-bye. As is. Now, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things I can identify. It says I do not have enough gold. So, let's remove other items from my inventory area. That prevents me from moving on. With lack of gold to buy into that. Which is problematic. Now I'm going to try and save this item until after level 50. Before playing Midian, I did read up a bit on why Looks like I only had enough to buy 2 items, or 3 scrolls, I should say. So, first up, 16 defense. Okay. Cold resist 9. Now, unlike other people who read stats on these items and decides based on what they feel is necessary, I like to do things differently. I go based off of sell value. If the sell value is higher, the only exception to this is if it goes class specific. For instance, if I get an item that says +1 or through whatever to +1 to necromancy skills versus +1 to Amazon skills, and I'm playing an Amazon, I'm not going to keep the +1 to necromancy skills, even if that one is higher in value. That said, this one's at 9%. Cold resist, that's at 16 defense. A 4 gold difference. So this one is the one I'm going to keep for the time being and sell the lower of the value. Cold resist 8, faster block rate. Now, I have no intentions of using it for blocking Zon type, so I will be getting rid of this one, only for its value of gold. Now, should I keep jewels? Most likely yes, but then again, this is hardcore, and right now I need other things more important than jewels. Will I probably regret it if I ever make it to the higher levels? Yes. But for the time being, I'm going to get rid of it. Now, once again, I am out of gold to buy a ident scroll. Replenish life 9. Replenish life 6, but I still need the extra gold. But this item will be good for your hireling, as the replenish life 9 is a great starting item, since every time they take damage, especially since we're playing with Slash players 8, increasing the damage that they will take. This will help keep them alive a little longer. Now, I have no belt currently. However, 2 to all attributes, replenish life 3, fire resist 15, poison length reduced by 9% is nice. Especially that poison length reduced. Now, it's not perfect being 9%. It's definitely not the highest number I've ever seen. But having that, especially if I end up keeping this belt all the way till the final quest of Act 1 against Andariel, who uses poison skill, this belt is going to be helpful. So that's less damage for poison damage for as long as I could have possibly taken it. If the length of time was 100 seconds, it's now only 91 seconds, which is going to be a lot better than 100 seconds. that. Okay, time to identify. Seems anything with lifesteal gets a high mana steal, has high sell value, which is actually good, because I kind of need it. This one, not so great. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 things left to identify. Alright. As you can see, only one of those things was worth the use of identify scrolls. So, selling that one, and that one. The 10% chance of uninterruptible attack is definitely what causes that value to skyrocket in comparison to just better magic bind. As said, this time around my profits are $893 versus the $11 of my original because of the purchase of the tome powder. So, off we go. I'm going to save that for my hireling later on. Now, we got an L rune. Okay. If I am correct in my order, let's put that here. Be careful.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andaria.
I have to repair stuff every now and then. Now, once I get like 2,500 gold, if I remember correctly. Ooh, dang. Apples cost a lot.
Yes?
Hello? My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. Now, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
2-day warranty. Some guarantee, huh? Alright, I think I'm going to cut that off for now for the first episode I've ever made, so I hope you liked it. Collecting everything literally has been a little taxing and time consuming. However, well worth so far. So please like and subscribe if you are interested.